For a trans woman, something as simple as going to the store can be a nerve-wracking ordeal. If you don't feel like you pass very well, then it can be tempting to wear a face mask out in public. Let's say you're at the checkout and the cashier calls you.
Sir.
Immediately, every eye in the store is on you. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, I hate to say it, but it happens every single day. That begs the question, is passing privilege a real thing? Or just some kind of nutty concept conjured up by us nutty trans people? That's what we are going to talk about today, class. Passing privilege and what you need to do to pass in public. And I swear to God, if you haven't done your homework, you're getting a friggin' paddling.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Trisha, and hey, good to be back. So, every trans woman knows how important it is to pass, but really how important is it? Is passing privilege a thing? That's what I'm going to go over today, and I'm going to give you all of the tips that I have, everything I know about passing in public to avoid that dreaded S word. Sir.
I love it when people say, well then, don't be trans. Like it's something that you can just turn off. Yeah, I don't think so. The goal is to pass 100%, where nobody can even tell that you're trans.
So, to start, up here in the mind, that is very important. How the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive the world, and the way you're perceived is very important. So, yeah, perception. You need to not so much look at yourself as a trans woman, but just a woman. As in, you're in transit, going from one gender to another. Does that make sense?
But don't take my word for it. Go on the internet and look up transgender women, and you will be bombarded with pictures of women that you would never even know they were trans unless they told you. And this might come as a shock, but you might already pass more than you think you do.
This actually used to happen to me quite a bit, and it took me a while to catch on, because I thought I looked like shit, but apparently I was passing more than I thought I was. Yeah, once I started to physically, my appearance started to change more, from HRT and all that. Yeah, I guess I was passing and didn't even realize it.
Like I said a minute ago, perception is very important. It's important how you perceive the world. It's important how you perceive yourself when you look in the mirror. It is consciousness. Our whole existence hinges on our perception, our consciousness. If you don't feel that you look the way you need to, then it's time to do something about it.
Yes, less is more, definitely. When you're out in public, you want to be there but not be there, if that makes any sense. Try to keep your presence to a minimum, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm about to get into it.
If you don't feel like you passed very well yet, then you want to shoot for a mysterious presence. A mysterious person can often be intriguing or sexy even. In public, try to be mysterious. You want your long, beautiful hair down, my sisters. Your hair is an ally. Practice softening your voice, and in the meantime, hush. Don't speak very much. That may sound a little screwed up, but trust me, these are tried and true measures that I have personally taken in public, and they do work. I personally would look down a lot at my phone or whatever if I'm out shopping. Just be careful not to crash into anything like I did. I would walk around the store looking down most of the time at my phone. Of course, I do that anyways, but, you get the point. I would keep the conversation to a minimum at the checkout counter as well. I would be like a transgender ghost. Now you see me, now you don't. Casper the friendly, tranny.
Once you start to look more like you want to look, and once you feel like you pass more, then you don't have to do all that as much. You don't have to keep such a low profile in public. It's more or less temporary, just until you feel better about the way you look and are not so worried about being misgendered. Yeah, be all the woman you can be. Show the world that you're all woman. You can't put it on society to treat you like a woman and call you a woman. You have to put it on yourself to give society a reason to do that. You see what I mean? Be all the woman you can be, that you know you are. Once you get it down, you got it. It's not hard at all. It just takes time.
Make sure you are wearing feminine attire. It definitely goes a long way. Change your wardrobe out and begin to procure, it's the only word I can think to use, women's attire. If you don't have breasts yet, or they aren't very noticeable, then you definitely want to always wear a bra. I recommend sports bras. Psychologically, I think people have an easier time identifying you as female if they see that you have breasts. You want to practice swinging those hips when you walk. Every step should be graceful, methodical, and deliberate. Even if you don't feel that you have it yet, trust me, you got it, girl. Flaunt it. Cosmetics are your friend. Before you go into public, you do not want to leave the house until you have fully done your makeup. And practice makes perfect. It's not that hard to get it down. I recommend trying to make it subtle. Maybe not shoot for RuPaul right off the bat. You would be amazed with how much a little blush and foundation can go to helping you pass in public. That is a Patricia Elise guarantee, girl. Having pretty nails also helps. Quite a bit, actually. People see your hands more than you might think that they do. I learned that. It only takes a little bit of practice too. Nails aren't very hard. You can do it.
It's important that you go all in. You know if you're actually a trans woman or not. If you're not, then you're not. But if you are, then you are. And just go all in. In other words, don't look back.
So, is passing privilege a real thing? Unfortunately, yes, I do believe that passing privilege is a very real thing. In my experience, the better you look, or the more like a woman you look, the better people seem to treat you in public or even at home. I'm proud to be who I am. I am proud to be trans, and I'm sure you are too. But when it comes to your interaction in public with other people, it definitely helps if they identify you more as a female, because when they don't, then your feelings are going to get hurt over and over and over again. Good luck, my sister. I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself.